UUNB and a spiritual leader within the local pagan community. Today, we will be talking and participating in Beltane, the Gaelic May Day festival. Most specifically about the weaving of ribbons, the maypole, and the meaning of connection. Now, since I am not sure how familiar everyone is with pagans and paganism, I am going to start with a brief overview about pagans, ritual, and Beltane. So the word pagan is from Latin and originally meant outsider or someone who lived in the country. It is defined today as, quote, a person holding religious beliefs other than those of the main world religions, end quote. By its simple definition, it is a major umbrella term. With a little research, one will find the beliefs that stem from the God of Abraham, Christians, Muslims, Jewish, and their many branches hold the majority. So by this definition, there are a lot of traditions that can and may be considered pagan. Pagans believe many things, and each individual, group, and community is different from one another. Many may not even want the usage of the word pagan, and we as a community of differences strive to allow the room for change, transition, and for people to search out their own truth, especially for their own spirituality. However, for the most part, the people who do call themselves pagan live by the rule of do as thou will, and it harm none. For pagans, the dynamics of the changing seasons, the interplay between darkness and light, and the natural world are fundamental. All of these things are an expression of deeper truths. By making a conscious choice to be active participants in the natural ebb and flow of the year and the natural world, pagans find harmony. Pagan paths are experiential, and the experience is a major part of our magic, energy, and prayer. This is the reason for rituals, as it guides pagans on an experiential journey in order to feel connected. The energy of Beltane is vibrant, alive, and full of possibility, which is why I was really excited that there was a giggling kid today. Definitely adds fuel to the energy that I'd like to bring to this service and our festivities afterwards. So Beltane, it's a celebration of growth, fertility, and the life force moving through all things. In earth-based traditions, Beltane marks the point on the wheel of the year where we shift from spring into the energy of summer. The land is blooming, the sun is growing stronger, and nature is alive with movement and sound. This time of year invites us to join in the dance of life. It's a time to reconnect with nature, with the community, and with our own inner fire. It's also a time of sacred weaving, of threads, of intentions, of lives. In a few moments, we'll participate in a ribbon activity that will carry our collective intentions into the maypole dance after the service. Before that, I want to share a few thoughts about Beltane and what it symbolizes, not just in myth and history, but in the spirit of connection that we bring into this space today. Beltane honors life. All of life is bursting with potent fertility, and at this point in the wheel of the year, the potential becomes conception. At the peak of spring and the beginning of summer, halfway between the spring equinox and the summer solstice, this is Beltane. The festival is one of the most festive of the 8 Sabbats of the year. It is held on the Gregorian calendar day of May 1st for the Northern Hemisphere. Beltane is a celebration of, I think I repeated this, but I'm going to say it again, of vitality, fertility, strength, abundance, health, and growth. So in today's celebration, Beltane often reflects a blending of many traditions as well. As with all the ancient agricultural seasonal celebrations, this was and is a time to tune in. Many ceremonies, rituals followed to ensure prosperity, health, again, heavy on that fertility, as well as the well-being of one's crops and livestock. So they wanted to make sure that things were going to be blooming, growing, and fertile. So while today many modern people don't have farms, not very many, there are still things in our lives that we would want to prosper. The archetype and or energies of this season make a great focus and source to tap into as a spiritual practitioner. So at this time when our energies are most strongest, most active, we can tap into this tide of strength. So this energy is all around us and easy to tap into to fuel our passion, desires, and wishes, which I want you to be focusing on, what those are for you as an individual. So a brilliant moment in time to bring these dreams into action. Some of the traditions, like the maypole and its dance with ribbons, are done with that in mind. Maypole dancing has been around for a long time. Historians believe the first maypole dancers originated as part of pagan fertility rituals. People would decorate a tree that had been stripped of its branches and leaves, and then decorate it in florals to dance around. The dance was patterned and weaving in steps around the pole, and later some danced in added ribbons tied to the top, so that when the ribbon is woven down as the dancers dance around, you can see this interconnecting weave. And the latter is what we know and most often for May Day, is them dancing around the pole with ribbons. Beltane and May Day are technically 2 terms used to describe the same festive occasion, celebrating the onset of summer and the awakening of nature. However, Beltane has stronger associations with Celtic and pagan traditions, while May Day is a broader term that includes a variety of customs observed across different cultures. And as we grow as a community and a society, it in turn will change, and right now we're going to be heavily talking about connection. So regardless of the terminology, both Beltane and May Day offer an opportunity to rejoice in the beauty of nature, honor the cycles of life, and embrace the vibrant energies of the season. So now that we've explored some of the background and history of Beltane, I want to take a moment to talk about something at the heart of this season and truly this celebration that I'm focusing on, and that is the word connection. So Beltane is more than just a festival of fire and fertility. It is a turning of the wheel, a moment when energy spills over into motion and growth. The earth is alive with color, blossoms, buzzing insects, dancing sunlight. Everything is stretching, reaching, growing. This is the season when energies of life say yes. In Celtic and pagan traditions, this is a time of sacred union, a dance between energies that are not opposed but complementary. Historically, we've talked about this as the union of masculine and feminine forces, but today we know that connection transcends those binaries. The ribbons of the maypole represent the dance of all dualities: sun and moon, light and dark, human and divine, body and spirit, individuality and community. Connection is not just a concept. It's a felt truth. At this time of year, we are invited to reconnect with the land beneath our feet, with the people around us with our own vital energy and with whatever we hold sacred. So today we're going to do something hopefully simple, yet deeply magical. And I did give instructions to my starting back row of said thing. So I have a ribbon that you can go ahead and start, Lynn. I have a ribbon in the back that is going to be woven, and everyone is going to take hold of this ribbon as they unravel it. So it's going to be one long, continuous ribbon that I want to make sure everybody has their hand on it as it is woven and passed person to person, row to row. And I've split it in two, so this half of the room will get their own half of the ribbon, and this half of the room will get the other half. So this is one long continuous ribbon connecting each of us. This ribbon represents the energetic threads that link us to each other, to nature, and to the greater web of life. I really hope I have enough ribbon, but it's okay. I got another one that if I have to, I will tie it at the end to make sure everyone is connected. So as we hold it together, we will be weaving connection. So let me give a moment for that to happen. It's done? You run? Okay. Wow. I know I brought another roll. There it is. Thank you. And do the best you can to make sure everyone can touch it. Yep. Erin's going to start now, and it's going to weave a different way. Yep. That would be great if people on the end of the rows, if you're on this outskirt, if you can squish in, if there's chairs, so you can bump shoulders with people, that would be great. No, it's getting there. Yeah.
Is that me? Yeah.
Hang. Look what we did as a community. This is awesome. So here, so we're not going to speak aloud during this portion. There will be a moment of silence that I want you to connect to this ribbon that we're all connected to, because this is personal. But as we each touch the ribbon, I ask that you tune in and infuse the ribbon with your intentions. It could be a wish for the coming season, a blessing for someone or people that you love, a hope for your own growth, a prayer for unity and healing in our world, anything that speaks to you as an individual and connects us together as a community. So let those thoughts and feelings move into the ribbon as if you're weaving your energy into its fiber. The ribbon becomes a vessel, not just of thread, but of energy. And just like our differences, different beliefs, different paths, different ideas, these intentions don't conflict. They interweave. Each strand adds color and texture. Each wish adds strength. This is what makes our community vibrant and sacred. Be sure to also visualize its connection to the whole building, even those who are unable to physically touch it, like the children in the RE room, touch the ribbon that we have woven. So we will now begin a minute of silence as you focus on these things. If you need to remember or have an idea of what you want to wish or desire, or if you already know it, visualize it and connect it to the ribbon. And we'll take a minute of silence here. Okay, I'd like everybody to take a nice deep breath. One more time. Still hang on to the ribbon, and Amy is going to lead us through a chant to seal this visualization, this prayer, this spell we have done.
May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. Join us. May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. Work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. Last time. May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love. May our work be blessed on the rising of breath. May our work be open to love.
Now that everyone has had a chance to touch and imbue the ribbons with intentions, this very ribbons, will be danced by someone at the maypole outside after service. The person who ended all of the ribbons, while I continue to speak, if you can help me wrap them up in some semblance of order, I would be greatly appreciative of said action. Let's see. So we unraveled it as a community and partook as a community. I don't know whose ribbon this was, but thank you so much, because I wasn't sure how much we were going to have. But it was amazing how this community came together immediately and helped me with this project. The maypole is more than a decorated pole. It is a pillar of life, a connection between earth and sky. And as we dance, we will wrap our intentions, our energy, and our joy around it. The pattern we weave is one of unity, of harmony, celebration, fertility, vitality, growth. And that main word that I was really getting in here today, and that is connection. Everybody say it with me. Connection. Connection. One more time. Connection. So our intentions, planted like seeds in spring, will now spiral around the maypole. They will remain there for a year, blessing our space and our community until the next May Day, when the ribbons are removed and the cycle begins again. Let this be a reminder. Just ball it up around, like you can do like the bulk of the thing and just kind of wrap it. But not around your hand. You might not be able to get it off your hand later. Now the person who has the safety pin, please keep that safety pin in mind. I need that safety pin in the middle halfway point. I love you, Lynn. Thank you. So let this be a reminder to you that you are connected. Your dreams matter. Joy is sacred. And we are stronger and more radiant when we weave together. So I thank you for sharing your energy today. May you feel the joy of this moment, the warmth of connection, and the spark of life within you. So blessed Beltane to you all, and thank you.